Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. So I'm back with another holiday glam, and I absolutely love it. You guys, take a look. Isn't this freaking gorgeous? I feel like cranberry is a really pretty color for the holidays, and I did a nice smoky look with a little bit of glitter, and it's just super festive, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. Alright you guys, I'm here, I'm back and ready for another video. Super excited because I have a brand new palette to share with you guys. I wanted to get it, but at the same time I was like, no, I don't need it. But now that it was on sale, I was like, you know what? It's time for me to get it. So as you can see, I have my eyebrows already filled in just to save us some time, as well as my eyes are prepped and ready. And now we're just gonna jump right into the eyeshadow palettes. This one right here, oh, so happy I got it. This is the Urban Decay Cherry palette, the Naked Cherry palette. So excited for this. Oh my gosh. I love Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. Like, I just love them. So I'm really happy that I finally got this. The last one I picked up was the Honey palette, which is over here, sorry. Which is this one, and I've gotten so much use out of this. I'm just gonna show you real quick. This is what it looks like. But you guys, now that I got this cherry palette, I'm so excited. Look at this. Oh, so freaking pretty, and I'm so excited to just like get into this palette, just like go in really hard with this. It comes with a brush, which is this one here. It's a double-sided brush, and I'm really obsessed. I love when palettes come with brushes, and you can always count on like Anastasia and Urban Decay, of course, to give you a brush. So in the palette. So I believe this palette is $54 originally, or $49, one or the other. I think it's $54, but it was on sale for half off. So yeah, that makes sense. So it was $29.50. And I also have the 20% off coupon from Ulta and got it for $23 and change. Saved myself an extra couple of dollars for shipping because I picked it up in the store. And yeah, super happy. All right, so going in already because I'm really excited. I'm gonna jump in with this shade here, and I'm gonna go in with the Tapered Blending E40. I'm gonna go in with Feels, which is this pretty pinky shade here. It's like a mauve-y. All right, I'll tell you 100% there is pickup, so I mean, it doesn't really bother me, but it does have some pickup. I'll show you real quick. You see? But don't let that bother you, you guys, honestly. I'm going to apply this right here as my transition shade, and I'm just blending this in circular motions. I guess for today's look, I will be doing something for the holidays, since this color palette, since this eyeshadow palette is more on like the mauve and cranberry tones. I feel like I can definitely create something for the holidays, so that's what we're gonna stick to and aim for. And I don't see us having any issues because I've never had an issue with Urban Decay. And I'm just like, even like using this shadow feels like it's blending out super easy. It's pigmented. You could definitely build up the pigment if needed, but I feel like this soft mauve tone is exactly what I want for right now. You see? And that's just going in, dipping my brush once, and this is the pigment that I get. You see? And yes, I'm not using tape today, I know. I've been using tape lately, but you know what? I'm not going to use tape today. There's nothing wrong with using tape. It's just, I don't feel like taping my eye right now. So I'm just going to do this and then just clean up the edges after to get that nice clean look. But so far, so good. I could definitely see myself using this shade every single day. It's really nice and simple. I'm gonna go in, I guess, with Juicy with the same brush, this one here. And this one's more of a pinky tone, so this is gonna lighten it up a little bit. You see that? And I'm just using a little bit of it. Boom. That looks really pretty. It definitely lightened up the mauve and turned it more into like a light pinky shade. Not too light, but a little bit of a lighter pink. And I like it. I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. All right, now I think my eye is itchy. I am going to go in with Devilish, which is this one here. We're getting more into the cranberry tones. So I'm just gonna go in with Devilish. And I'm grabbing the Morphe M506. And I'm just placing that color right on the outer V. Just like that. Oh yes, this is pretty. That's nice. I think I'm gonna go in with a little brown just to smoke it out, to give us a nice like nighttime smoky eye. But even with this color, you guys, this shade right here, I feel like you could definitely create like a nice smoky eye as well. Like a nice cranberry smoky eye. Super pretty. This is nice. So far it's very monochromatic. As you can see, the eyeshadows are very like same tones. And I'm not mad at it. I really like this. I'm going to stick this shade in the socket and blend it into the inner corner just like that. So just literally follow your natural shape of the eye, just like that. I'm gonna go in with some Privacy, which is this brown. And I'm gonna use the same brush. How about that? And I'm just going to apply that right here on the outer V, intensifying it a little bit more, just like that. Literally focusing it more on the lash line, just like that, and then going into the crease. You see that? How I just deepened it up and just darkened it up a little bit, giving it more of a smoky feel. And don't worry if it looks a mess, because I'm going to go in and just clean off the edges. Ooh, this is really pretty. I'm making sure that you can still see that shade, what was that called? Devilish. But as you can see, I'm adding that brown around it and also going in the socket just like that for some definition. Add a little bit more here. Okay. And if you lose that shade Devilish, don't worry, you can always go back in and add some more, which is what I'm gonna do now. But I'm going to grab a different brush because I don't want to mix the darker shade with Devilish. So grabbing this brush right here, which is a very similar brush, this is a JH40. I'm just gonna pack that shade right here. That shade Devilish right here, to bring it back a little bit. But you see that? It looks so pretty. And I've had no issue blending, layering shadows, packing it on. It's super consistent in, you know, everything. So I'm really feeling this. Really, really nice. I think I'm gonna go in and maybe cut the crease a little bit. Let's see what I do. I don't know. I'm gonna cut the crease, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm going to grab this brush right here, if I can find it. All right, so I'm grabbing this BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. It's this one right here. It's super tiny, tiny enough to help cut the crease. And I'm gonna go in with this concealer from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me, and I'm using the shade Light. And I think that's exactly where I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna do it all the way because I don't wanna take away that shade Devilish out of the picture. And I think we're good. So just like that, you guys. Now I'm going to grab a flat shader brush. This is the MAC 242, and I'm gonna grab Young Love first. I feel like, I don't know if I want to do Young Love. I'm gonna grab Young Love first, which is this one here, that one. Okay, and with my MAC 242, I'm just going to apply that right over that concealer. Oh my god, it's super pigmented and super pretty. Gorgeous. But I'm not doing the whole lid. I'm gonna leave a little bit to add a different color right here on the inner corner. So just grabbing a little bit more for the other side and applying that right on top of that concealer, making sure I get that right in the crease a little bit. And this is a perfect brush to get in there. And I'm just gonna flip the brush, and I'm gonna go in with Bang Bang, which is this one here. It's more of like a pinky, kind of like hint of peach in there, but I'm gonna go in with that one. And that I'm going to use for the rest of the inner corner, and I think that looks so pretty. Ooh. Love this. Yes. I'm going to add a little bit more of Young Love. Apply that right up top here. A little bit more of a pop. I feel like I got a little lost. I'm going to bring that baby back. And I'm like really loving this. This is really pretty. I'm gonna go back in with my Sigma Tapered E40. No additional product, and I'm just blending, you guys. Just blending whatever's on the eye already and whatever was left on the brush. So we can just blend, blend, blend until you feel like you have done enough blending. Oh my god, I love this. It is super beginner friendly, so if you are looking for a new palette and want something like this, more in like the mauve fam, cranberry tones, like definitely try this, you guys. Super, 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 super easy to use. Love. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that Privacy shade, this one right here, and just add a little bit more. You don't have to, but I want to. Just darken up the edges over here a little bit more. I definitely see like a lot of potential in this palette. Like I can create so many looks, even though they're just mauve tones and cranberry tones. You can do so much, you know? So if that is like holding you back from trying this palette, don't. You could definitely, I see myself doing like everyday looks, like a little bit of like pretty pinky glam, like smoky eyes, as you can see. So much. Just because it's not brown, you guys, trust me, you could definitely work with palettes like this. I love it. There you go. I think I'm gonna add a little more. I feel like the right eye has a little bit more depth, than the other one. So I'm trying to match it up as much as possible. All right, I feel like that's as good as it's gonna get for me. Just blending that out. Blend, blend, blend. Boom. All right, so now for the brow bone, I'm gonna grab this BH Cosmetics number 5 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Hot Spot, which is this vanilla beigey tone here. It's kind of like a little pink, but I'm just gonna add that right here, just to give my brow bone a little bit of a pop right there, just to highlight that. And same thing on this side. I'm gonna keep that matte and super simple. Gonna go in and blend the edges again. And again, no additional product. It's just whatever's on the eye at this point and whatever's left on the brush. Oh my God, I'm loving it. Loving it. All right, so now I think I'm going to apply some, let's see, some eyeliner and some lashes. And when I'm done, I'll be back to complete the rest of the makeup. All right, so I changed my mind, you guys. I am not going to do black eyeliner. I'm actually gonna go in with some glitter. I'm going to use this NYX glitter. I haven't really done this to say that I'm experienced with it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to apply a little bit of glitter on this little palette here. And this is just loose glitter. This is the NYX Glitter Brilliance in the shade Red. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do like a red glitter liner. That's what my intention is. Hopefully I can do this. I don't see why not, but we shall see, okay? It's all about trial and error. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna clean this little brush from Tarte, which is like a nice fine liner brush, just like this. It's a double-sided brush, so I'm gonna use this one, and I'm going to be using the, where is this? This is the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm just going to mix those two together. I'm applying a little bit of that as well on the palette, so this is what I have on here, as you can see. I'm going to grab the brush, and I'm going to grab some of that glitter with the glue. So that's what I have right there. And I'm just going to apply that on the lash line. Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm getting somewhere here. Okay, that's pretty. It's different. Instead of going in with like a black. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright guys, so hopefully I got enough footage for you guys to see how I did it, but it was really simple. It's honestly just like you would apply your black eyeliner, your black liquid eyeliner, gel liner, whatever it is that you guys like to use, is the same way I used the glitter and the glue. So what I did is just grab my brush, which kind of fell in here, give me a second, my Tarte brush, and just dip it in the glue, just like that, and then it's, you know, it has the glue on it, and then cover the tip with the glitter, and then just go and do the liner. So honestly, you guys, I'm glad that I did this. It's so pretty and different, super easy, and yeah, So now what I'm gonna do, now I'm definitely going to be applying my lashes. So I will be right back. And then when I'm done, we will continue on with the rest of the makeup. All right guys, so I'm back. As you can see, I have my lashes on. And today for lashes, I did go in with these right here. These are the Ardell Wispies, the Demi Wispies to be exact. I feel like this lash is perfect to just make sure that you can still see the eyeshadow and the glitter liner. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. The glitter liner, you guys, I'm totally obsessed with. I don't do things like this really at all, to be honest, and I'm really happy that I tried something different, and now I know going forward that I can, you know, do this as well. So really love how everything looks. The cranberries and the red glitter liner, it looks perfect instead of going with your like typical black. It looks good. So now we're gonna move on to the face, and I'm gonna go in with this face primer here. This is the Laura Mercier Foundation Hydrating Primer, and I like to go in with this one, especially now in this time, like during the winter, because my skin, oh my god, my hands are cold, because my skin gets so dry, and this primer is more of like a creamy, hydrating, duh, says it on the bottle, primer. So you're kind of getting some moisture in on the skin as well, and just prepping it for foundation. So it's also a little tacky, which is good because you want the foundation to, you know, adhere to the face, to the skin. All right, so moving on to this foundation here, I'm just gonna shake it up real quick. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I want my skin to be a little glowy today, so I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the shade 206 Buff Beige, and I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge and blend it out. Alright, so moving on to concealer, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Concealer. This one is in the shade Warm Beige. And this shade right here isn't really like a highlighting concealer. This is more of like give me coverage, hide my under eye, my dark circles. And like I said, give me a little bit more coverage, you know? So if you want something that's going to brighten up your under eye, I definitely recommend going like a shade or two lighter, or maybe going in with something else. But for me, I'm not too big on like highlighting. I'm more of like concealing and full coverage, you know? And I'm just going to add a little bit on the chin, blend that out. Boom. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with a different shade from the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This one's in the shade Mocha, and I love using this. I don't use this too much on my channel. I don't know why, but it's so good, and honestly a little bit goes a long way. But this is so good to like cream contour and stuff. Okay, people are in a rush today. All right, so I'm going to be going in with my Real Techniques contour brush. And you see, it just blends out super nice, and the shade is perfect. I just jumped from like the side of my face to my nose, but that's okay. I'm all over the place, you guys. Look at that. And honestly, a little bit does go a long way, so just be careful with how much you apply. Then I'm just going to jump right back into the sponge, and this is just going to help blend all those edges, you know, those harsh lines. I'm going to grab my RCMA powder and my Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to set my under eye and the sides of my nose. Alright, so now for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and my Kenzie brush, of course. And I'm just going to apply that in those areas that I applied that Too Faced concealer to just set that. I'm going to do my chin, of course, my neck. Alright, so now for blush and highlighter, I am going to be going in with this. I've been using this a lot. I feel like it's so pretty and beautiful for the holidays. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo Blush Lighter, and this one's in the shade Flash Me, and this is what it looks like. Oh my god, you guys, it's so pretty, and it just looks perfect with this eye look, you guys. This makeup right here and this right here, gorgeous. So I'm gonna grab the pink and this Kenzie Tulip looking brush and apply that on my cheeks for some color. You want to add a little bit on the tip for like a little rosy nose tip, and do that. Not mad at it. Looks so pretty though. I love it. And I mean, you can go in with this highlighter. I actually like to mix this one, which is more of like a rosy gold. So I mean, even just going in with this one is still pretty, but if you want a little bit more of like a golden champagne-y highlight, I mean, it's still pretty, don't get me wrong, I really like it, it's super pretty. But if you go in with this one from After Sex Glow, this one here, this gold one, apply that right over, it just takes it to another level. And I mean, Wet n Wild highlighters, you guys, so pretty, so freaking pretty. I'm going to apply a little bit on the Cupid's bow because, you know, why not? I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oh, love it. It looks like I have a mustache, but that's okay. It's the highlighter and I love it. It's so freaking pretty. I swear, these two right here, pick these up. I think I've said this so many times, like I'm shouting Wet n Wild out, like they're so good, so inexpensive. I think I spent what, $12, $13 with tax and everything. So good. I got them at CVS. Love CVS, you guys. Love drugstore. Yeah, so I'm actually going to go in with my NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel because I forgot that I didn't set my brows, and we always want to make sure that the brows stay in place and they don't go anywhere. And this is definitely something that I've literally, like, I've been all about. So you guys, moving right back into the eyes because I'm pretty much done with the skin. I just have to do my lips, but I want to finish off with the eyes. So I'm going to grab this brush here. Okay, this one here. This is the Morphe M321 brush. Amazing brush. I'm gonna go in with Bang, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to blend that on the lower lash line. Surprisingly, Bang doesn't have that much fallout. I mean, pickup. This is perfect for the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna grab this brush that came with the palette. So I'm gonna grab this pointy edge and I'm gonna go in with Ambitious. And I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. I'm also going to be going in with a little bit of this shade called Turn On right here. Ooh, I can't even see. All right, so there you go. I'm gonna go in with this shade Turn On, and I'm using a pencil brush. I'm just gonna add that right here on the inner corner of the eye, just like that, and it just gives it like a highlight for the inner corner. Boom. And that looks amazing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add a little bit of this pencil gel liner from ColourPop. This one right here, it's perfect. And for lips, I guess I'll go in with the same pencil that I use on my eyes. And I'm gonna line my lips. Alright, so to finish off the lips, I'm going to go in with this one that I used in my last video. This one is from ColourPop, the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Attention Haul. And that looks so pretty. It didn't take away from the color of the lip liner or anything, and I really like it. I'm just going to clean off the edge a little bit. There you go. I'm just using a clean brush. So this one is an e.l.f. Professional Concealer Brush. Really small tip, very precise. And there's nothing on it. I'm just using it to clean around the edges. Okay. That's really pretty. I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara for the lower lashes. And now I'm just going to set my face, you guys. I'm going to go in with the NYX Bear With Me Setting Spray. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look right here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I did do a little bit of something different, meaning the glitter liner, and I absolutely love it. Super pretty and very festive. I love the cranberry tones. I did do like a little bit of a smoky eye as well, and I'm really loving it, you guys. Hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.